Alright, hello, what up, people? Welcome to, I guess you can say, a follow-up review to the video I made last time. Now, this time I'm gonna make a much more in-depth review, I guess you could say. So, I guess let's get to it. Alright, I'm gonna try to explain some of the characters, and how they work, how they're designed. Let's just go new game. Normal, of course. Cooperation.
So,
Alright.
you want to hear a story, huh? A tale of adventure across the stars. Come, listen to old Marcus. Have I got a story for you? My tale begins here, on this backwater planet called Pandora. Some say it is a wasteland of greed and violence, and it is. But if you've got skills to pay the bills, Pandora is full of opportunity. Vault hunters. They brave the merciless Borderlands in search of secret alien treasure. My father told me tales of vault hunting when I was but a little Marcus boy. And now, I tell you. So, you ask, what treasures do the vaults hide? Fame, wealth, power. Or maybe nonsense like charity or family. I don't know, use your imagination. Whatever the prize, a vault hunter must have the determination to seize victory from the jealous hands of fate. Now, my story is about a very special band of vault hunters who have only just started their journey. They are bold and hungry. Maybe old Marcus tells you this story because they remind me of you. Just a little, don't let it go to your head. These new vault hunters are answering a siren's call. Her name is Lilith, and she is a hero, savior of Pandora a dozen times over. Lilith is recruiting a team to hunt for a map. A map that leads to vaults all over the galaxy. But she is not the only one. Dark forces have gripped the Borderlands. A new threat, unlike anything the galaxy has seen before. My story begins right here on Pandora, with our new Vault Hunters, their siren leader, and, most importantly, me.
Okay. So that was a preview. No. If you notice, the preview was mostly looked as hand-drawn, along with inked in, with black ink, and was seen as like drawing on top of like some old map as its background, which looks kind of cool. Now from here you can see, you can already see how cell shading works towards the game. It's typical Borderlands cell shading, I guess, but in this case, there's not really much improvement in terms of the visuals. It does look somewhat similar to the last game, with some added lighting, I guess. They enhanced the lighting. Guess that was the most prominent one. Oh, I noticed that the dynamic range is a lot higher too. I think you can notice this in the game when there's a really bright light contrasting the foreground.
It's a beautiful day, full of opportunity. So, who's coming?
Alright, here comes the character selection. Ooh. Okay, let's try to explain each one of them. First, let's go Moles.
Yes, that might do.
Uh,
Blood of Ursacor, if I'm not mistaken.
so Moles is a soldier. You can see her helmet, her army green pants. But it's mostly like a steampunk kind of soldier. So it goes pretty well with the game's theme.
A mech soldier.
As
Yeah,
for
a covert
Zane,
operative returning home. Retired from corporate hits, huh? I won't ask questions.
Zane's design mostly resembles like a bounty hunter. He has an eye patch too. Makes him seem like he went through stuff with his eye, I guess. He lost his eye from something. Other than that, I don't really see anything that stands out with Zane other than his mustache and beard.
I won't ask questions.
The way his mustache and beard makes him look like he can kill.
A robotic beast.
Alright, for Flag FL4K, yeah, I don't know.
Just keep that thing on a leash, huh?
Okay, for Flag, he's a robot.
A robotic beast master.
Obviously a robot.
Unknown. Just
But
keep
he's a
that thing on a
beast
leash,
master.
A robotic beast master.
Huh.
Planet unknown. Just keep that thing on a leash, huh?
I'm interested in how it plays actually. How can a robot be Beastmaster? Like, wouldn't I guess he would use like some kind of technology to communicate with the animals. Alright, for Mara.
Fierce, powerful. Could come in handy.
So like compared to like previous games where each siren was like, I don't know, looked like white young females. As in case of Amara, the siren in the third game, it's more like a Amazoness kind of design, making her look more tough compared to the others, like Maya from second or Lilith from the first game. She looks like she can take a beating without having her powers. Alright, so in this case, let's take Amara. I'm interested in how the siren plays in this one. I didn't notice that she could slam with her powers. She has like big arms on her back, bars. That's a classic Borderlands Lily.
Commander of the Crimson Raiders. Those bandits you fought are part of a cult hunting for the vault.
No, like that's kind of creepy.
You and I are gonna find it first.
Like her eyes are like
waiting for you up ahead. Good luck.
art-centered property.
Is that
Funny.
another siren?
This is your stop, Vault Hunter.
Finally, I'm itching for a fight.
Try to stay alive. I'd hate to lose a new customer.
You can see there's not really that much of textures inside the truck. It's mostly hand-drawn.
And welcome to Pandora.
Oh, say goodbye.
Hey, you
Yes, Claptrap.
I am a CL4PTP steward bot, but you can just call me General Claptrap of the Crimson Raiders. What's your name?
Surely you know who I am. The Tiger of Partali? Crime fighter? Warrior for peace? It's Amara.
Thanks. I'll pre-order your tombstone just in case. Now, those jerks who tried to murder you are the Children of the Vault, a bandit cult who follow their creepy leaders with blind devotion. Which reminds me, if you're going to obey my every beck and call, you'll need an echo device. The Echo 3. Slightly more powerful than the Echo 2 and twice as expensive. Besides, the Echo 2 had a tiny issue with spontaneous combustion, so they rebranded those as grenades.
Oh, so this is the device that we use in order to display our UI, our health in that map. Also a bit more.
Follow me,
And show a bit.
recruits, to
Yeah.
glory!
Yes, alright. Here is how we use Echo. Alright, in terms of like UI design here, it's actually not that bad. Okay, let's start with the inventory. We have like weapon slots on the left, weapon 1, weapon 2, auto 4. You can unlock that later. Our shield, our grenade, our mod, if I'm not mistaken, mod, and our augment. That's our ammo, which ammo we have for each corresponding weapon, and our backpack, where we store our weapons, and actually not just weapons, the rest of the inventory, all the rest of the items are stored here. So actually, in terms of like for people who just enter this game, it's a lot simple to understand. Alright, here's gonna be our skills. I can't see any skills at the moment to be at level 2. I'll see that later. I think let's skip that one. Here's our lot. Okay, this is, to put it simply, our missions. Our missions is, so you can look through it, see which mission you can pick it, then the indicator will go through according to which mission that we choose. Okay, here's events, probably. It shows what are the current events right now. His Revenge of the Cartels. Alright, let's get to the game. Okay, before we do anything, let's talk more about the cell shading that this game portrays. Okay, see this rock, these terrains, the shadows casting down from the lighting up top, but most of the textures are hand drawn based on the angle that they put. I see this, see that corner there? The corner with having like these bold lines going through. These are, to put it simply, the cell shading that I've been talking about. That they have these pits. It really doesn't look like it has a pit. It's mostly hand drawn. But when you're far, you can see that it does come out really nicely for following the cell shaded theme that this game portrays. Let's go to the ground too. Everything is cell shaded, hand drawn. See these pebbles too. They're not really pebbles. They're just circles on the ground. Drawn circles with color in, and probably a little what is call it, a render up, making output a lot more. But then again, how about the shadows? As for the shadows, okay, this depends on the settings, but for now, yeah, the shadows are not that what do you call it? Okay, capture really is so quiet. As for the shadow, we have soft shadows on the edge, and the harder shadows in the middle. This makes it kind of more realistic, opposed to like more sharper shadows that we've been seeing through for the past few years. Actually, no, for like 6-7 years ago, especially in Borderlands 2. In this case, it looks really nice. Okay.
I'm over. Before we wreak our righteous vengeance,
Stop
you'll need to
capture up
register
here.
your echo with this quick change. Once we defeat the cult,
Quick
I'll be
change.
famous. And when I'm signing autographs, I need you to be sharp while defending me from
So this is how what we use in order to customize our character. Skin, the heads, colors. I guess we can go. Let's go with default color for now. Emotes, yeah, interesting. That we have emotes in this game. I'm not sure. I don't remember anything in second. This new? Oh wait, can change our echo theme. Oh, I'll change for now. And yeah, I guess hate here is the most customization you can get from this game. Alright, come on. Okay, let's get into it. So the way the story works is pretty simple. Talk to characters, we accept requests, go through the quest, grab the stock, we talk sometimes, Complete quests, get our
and
rewards.
powerful, and people always do what you tell them to. That's it! Recruit, get that gate open. That's an order from your superior officer.
Okay.
You did it! Best recruit ever! But don't get cocky.
Let's crouch there. Crouch. Run. Jump. Okay. Ah yes, here's a. Yeah, I'm gonna down here. And oh shoot. Okay, there it is. The parkour mechanic. That's the parkour mechanic that wasn't in the previous game. It's a really nice added bonus in here, making it feel more smooth, more fluid. In terms of like platforming.
Follow my every move. It's stealth time.
Okay, this part was pretty slow. Oh yeah, other than the parkour mechanic, there's also the slide mechanic, which makes it much faster for us to travel going downhill.
Perfect. Once we complete our mission, Lilith has to promote me to Super General. Stand back!
So we're throwing stealth out the window?
Relax. On Pandora, it's actually super weird if something's not exploding. Now take your gun, recruit. You're gonna need it.
Alright,
These
so this is our
guns
first gun.
themselves aren't beholden to their primary function. I can
Okay,
miss
so
and
move our
save.
mouse to aim.
And some guns now include an alternate shooting mode. Try it out.
Okay, as I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Bye. Follow me, recruit.
Okay, as I was saying. Use our mouse to move the reticle in around, aiming down at our sights. Right click is to aim down our iron sights, and if we have a scope or like an attachment, we can use that. So this is like the basic out of the basic that we get.
Wait here. I'll talk my way in,
Alright.
become their king,
Pressing
and then
C
you'll surprise slaughter them in
goes to
cold blood.
alternate firing
What's
mode.
it learn,
In the case of
recruit?
this pistol, I can shoot rockets. Let's try it
Anyone
out.
there?
There we go. Here, yeah, normal shoot, normal gun. This adds a lot more variance towards the gameplay,
It is I,
rather than just a normal gun shooting normal bullets.
Super General of the Crimson Raiders. We have you completely surrounded. Open the gates now, and
I do wonder how they
perhaps I will be
balance out the numbers when every gun has an alternate,
They might call themselves
or you could say
children,
alternate.
but
Other
they're
than
still
alternate
kids,
firing, there's
and
also like
kids are incredibly
alternate
stupid.
alternate skills that you can use.
We're going to surrender! Please don't kill us, Griffin!
That's what I thought. Open the doors immediately for your new king.
Easy! Easy! I'm coming out! Just wait right there!
We did it. I did it. Another victory for the Crimson Raiders. Hey,
The initial missions takes a bit longer
What's happening to me?
than I would like actually. It's really dragging.
Ah! Ow! It's on the board.
Right. Oh, here's one where we get into battle. Well, let's try the rockets. Oh, yeah. Let's expect it does. Oh, it does twice the damage on a pistol.
This could save your life. Then you will be a life net.
Oh, that's the health syringe I get. Should pick up ammo. Well, it's not ammo, surprisingly. Oh, that's money. Should I have a gun, please?
I
Yes.
know Claptrap can be a little
Alright.
claptrap, but he's still one of us. You're gonna have to save him. I'll be there soon.
Let's pick up all the resources that we can get before moving on. More ammo actually. Oh, more money. Okay, let's try to equip a different weapon. 4 magazine size, 17 damage. Shot reader. This looks to be like a revolver. Or like, oh yeah, a revolver. I'll use this one. That's cooler. There's a sight too. Oh, the sight I've been talking about.
Pick me up.
Heal your wounds, recruit!
Sorry to get hit shots. Nice. Alright. Grab everything we can.
Supple and delicate body can survive a showdown with Shiv unprotected. Look around for a shield.
Go for a shield. I really forgot where the shields are. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Is it up here? I think it's up here. As you can see from what we can mostly visualize is that this game revolves around the steampunk kind of theme. All these containers, living containers. It's like Mad Max, and if anyone who's familiar with Mad Max will feel right at home for this. It's like a cell shaded Mad Max, if you catch my drift. Where's the shield actually? Oh, now you tell me. Oh, frame drop. Oh, get 4 shields. Let's try lower shields. It's a shame. See, this one looks a bit stronger, but then it takes 7.5 seconds to recharge. I'll go this.
Not really.
Oh,
Killing you in one hit.
what about that? Now, if you drop it from a high velocity height and press control, you can smash down the ground, dealing damage.
I challenge you to a trial by combat. But because I'm stuck to this magnet, my loyal champion shall vanquish you in my stead.
Come on in, heretic! I haven't met my sacrifice quota for the day!
There's a boss fight?
Gonna sharpen my blade on your
Should be a boss fight. I wonder if it's hard. Oh, no, not really. It's easier than I thought. This is a rocket. Oops.
chopping here!
This one deals a lot more damage. Once taken one shot deals just as much as the pocket rockets. 15, yeah, compared to 16 for the rockets. Alright, so this boss fight is really easy. Expected for like just a level 1 boss fight. If anyone remembers the Bully Monk from the second game. This is, I think this is easier than that Bully Monk.
Knocked out in the first round.
No, this is shotgun. Alright, let's check it out.
I thought Pandora was going to give
I wonder
me a
what
challenge.
special it is. Oh yeah, every shot it makes the gun more accurate.
Or one for the Crimson
That is
Rain.
usually the case for Hyperion
Claptrap, secure
guys.
the area. I'm on my way.
Okay, let's proceed to where's the next level. I really like how they made the indoor. Ah yes, speaking of the dynamic range, so I'm talking about from here we can see this bright orange light and it casts an orange hue around here. Yeah, compared to this bright, this is really dark. Now in the second or like first game, the way they make the gamma or like the dynamic range is set, this is almost as bright as that, which kind of pulls out of the immersion. But in this case, they did such a good job for this. Maybe it's thanks to the new engine that makes it look nicer, making it cast a hue around here, brightening up here, and then as you can see, like this soft lighting cast here, soft illumination that slowly graduates to dark. It makes the game a lot more immersive and a lot more eye pleasing, I guess you could say. I open everything. Let's get claptrap back down.
You did it, I'm fat!
Patching you up.
Oh, I guess this is how they tell you how to resurrect your allies. Because they're down.
Wow! I did it! I single-handedly took on the COV and sent them packing.
Speaking of
Now all the
which,
credits
how
are
the
single
multiplayer
load,
works in
and the
this
mission
game is really
complete.
interesting. Since the loot that you get are separate from your friends, it makes it a bit more fair, I guess. But then again, like contesting loot with your friends feels fun sometimes.
So,
Lilith, I can safely report that Operation Trojan Claptrap was a complete success. I did it all by myself.
I'll bet. Well, the cult's destroyed every other Crimson Raider stronghold, so this'll have to do for now. So what's your name, killer?
Now in this case, alright. This is Lilith. And she's that siren from the first game. This is what I was talking about when sirens were really was as like slender, as attractive females with tattoos that indicate they're sirens. Or second year was like more towards an Asian kind of look, which does make an appearance in this game. Oh yeah, we can learn our skills now. Let's talk about how the skills work. Okay. Choices. Alright, let's just skip. Alright. Put it simply, how Amara's skills work is that she chooses between three. This goes for all the characters. They choose a skill tree out of these three skill trees and go down from there. Each consecutive upgrades grants them buffs that can help you throughout the game. As for this, it's the active skill that you use. Maybe in order to either protect for offensive or utility, usually, which is usually the case. Alright, let's try to read down the skills. So, I think this is more towards the utility skills. How about this? Someone some giant fish that bursts from the ground, lost the target place for 7. Sorry to crescent. Oh wait, okay. This is the utility skill. For me, it's a protection skill. Oh wait, no. There's a utility skill, it's protection, and there's this offense skill. And I'm knocking them out. Yes, this is the offense skill. I wonder which one to choose. Oh, these two really do have like large amounts of like high cooldown rate. 16 seconds. Jesus Christ. Now, when you're choosing each tree, you want to read it until the bottom, which augment that you like to have. In this case, melee damage. I wonder how that would affect her. There, sort of crowded, corrosive. Let's see. Oh, if it kills an enemy, then it resets. I see. It's gas. Protection. This one's okay. For now, let's just go with Feast Sam. Alright. Should be more fun.
I am Amara.
A bit more
Nice
interesting, I
tattoo,
guess.
Siren sister. You must be the voice in my head.
Yeah, about that. Not the weirdest thing you're gonna see on Pandora. But seriously, thanks for answering my call. We might not have the numbers, but with a badass like you, we've got a fighting chance. Welcome to the Crimson Raiders. Pandora's a dangerous place. The grenade mod will come in handy. You
No,
should
we got grenades. That's just for now. Right.
equip it before we get started. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm always looking for new ways to take my enemies apart.
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna try using this one.
Hey, do you hear bloodthirsty screaming?
More COV. Let's see what you
Alright,
got.
let's
recruit.
go.
There's too many of them! We're
Yeah, this one reloads a lot faster. Does a bit more damage too. I like this one better. Alright, let's try the shotgun. Oh,
I'll take that one.
oh, let's try skill. Oh, let's try ours. Ah, yeah. So that's our since an AOE skill. Deals damage around her.
Nice
I
fighting.
guess it's good
killer.
for crowd controlling.
All right, we got a foothold. Maybe things are turning our way. Come on, killer, you're with me. Let me catch you up. A while back, we found a map. Led to vaults all over the Borderlands. Dream come true, right? I didn't realize how big of a target it would make us. We got attacked and the map was lost. I've been looking for it ever since. This way. I'm so focused on finding the map, I didn't notice that Pandora was changing. The bandit clans used to just murder each other for
Okay.
fun.
So
Now,
let's look at the backdrop. From here we can look at, or we can
Searching of the
see
vault.
a hill in the distance.
Come on, let's take a look around. Their leaders are the Calypso
Like,
twins,
oh,
and their followers
this really
worship
does
them
look
like
nice.
gods.
I like how
They're
that
convinced the
windmill
map
there
leads
is
them to something
spinning
called the Great
far
Vault,
in the distance.
slaughtering anyone who gets in their way.
It's a look a lot
I
more,
heard a rumor that a bandit
I guess,
found an alien artifact in the desert.
visually
Could be the map.
pleasing,
That's what
along
we're
with
here to find out.
a lot more immersive towards our eye. Instead of like just these big terrains in the distance, you can see a small windmill just spinning there. It just makes the map feel a lot more alive than I thought. And you can see the skies. They really do a good job in portraying like night skies, stars, clouds. Now you can see this planet this up high in the sky here. From the sky, that's the moon. Yeah, I think that's the moon. It's a ragtag up here. It's ragged cloth dangling up. More windmills here. Everything is cel shaded. Here you can see here is ox. It does have ridges, but each ridge has its own bolt line drawn onto it, making it have more of these. I'm sure they took a really long. It took them a really long time to finish this. I mean, everything has its bolt lines. Everything is hand drawn. Same as for the gameplay. Here's how the dynamic range works here. From dark to light, real nice. Some kind of television with an electrical generator, I suppose. Okay, that's for the user interface. I've talked about it a while ago that simply can put trinkets on again. It's nice. Right, put it simply, we have guns over here, shield, bomb, mod, augment, or ammo, or backpack where we keep all our items that we don't equip. Then we have our skills. So Guardian Ram, probably this to buff our hero. Events, showing in-game events happening. Our missions is our log, so to speak. The map, you can see here. You can see, I like how the map is portrayed as having layers. You can see one ground floor, here's the upper floor on top. Showing more of the map here, as for Pandora. Real interesting. Alright. Okay, here's another example here. Now this is really bright. Okay.
Coming, killer?
Yeah. Everything's starting now. Just really bright. Look into it. It doesn't get as bright. But if we're looking from up here, then look to that. It looks really bright. I really how the effect works here. Here, right, if we look directly, the whole thing grows a bit dimmer. Really nice effect. Let's do a bit more, shall we? Try to fight someone.
Not gonna keep a siren out though.
And end the video from after fighting some of these guys.
I'll stand guard.
I really don't like how they drag out tutorials. It's really unnecessary in my opinion. But all in all, it does give you a better sense of how the game works. I like how it feels playing.
Here.
It's responsive. Each gun feels responsive to use. Movement feels fluid. The audio in this game is it's, I guess you can say, a cherry on top. The music is, it just fits in some situations, especially like those like there are some situations where they play jazz or like electronic music while you're doing your mission. It's kind of cool sometimes, or most of the time actually,
This way.
making it feel a bit different. It's a loading screen. You show the name of the map and also our location, and also a sneak preview of how the location is, or how the location looks like.
I'm gonna set up camp and gather some intel on the Calypso.
Oh, okay.
Find a
Here's an
Smash
example.
War Chief,
Before the
whatever
game
it
renders,
takes to get that map.
if we're entering a new area, the game needs to render itself
I'm gonna.
first. It's a bit of like what you can see when the game doesn't render fully.
Kinda sucks.
Here's when it renders the cell shaded
have had to start from scratch.
effects,
Sanctuary.
giving the terrain more life to it, giving it more effect. Actually, just making the terrain without these hand-drawn effects. It really does just look like a plain white kind of land, I guess you could say. How about the foliage? As for the foliage, they don't really look like there's cell shaded as much. You can see like really thin lines around there, I guess, making it look more in line with the game. It's shrubs. Okay. Yeah, I guess but still it looks kind of off. A bit off. Doesn't look as bold. It doesn't have bold lines to it. So it looks a bit off. But you don't really notice this when you're playing. So it doesn't really matter that much. Hopefully you can get into a fight shortly. Flying Sun Smashers. I wonder where that is. Oh, we have to go through a car. Oh, that's one car. I think. Oh no, can't use it yet. Alright, let's look through the map. It's right over there. Get some skacks.
Who's
Throw a grenade. Oh,
Oh, I could get used to this.
oh, level up. Yeah, let's try to level up skill in our tree. South. Distance. Oh, distance. Shall know health. Oh wow. Okay, let's go with health regeneration. This could be helpful in surviving.
Damn it. That's the Sun Smashers camp, but it looks like the COV got there first. Don't let them leave with the map, killer.
Okay. Oh, so skill here. Oh. Now badass are like tougher enemies. Oh, nice. What do you have here? An epic rarity. Oh, we got lucky here. Let's try to use it. That's 30, yeah, 30. That's magazine.
should remember that.
So, yeah. Oh, nice. Shoots 2 rockets instead of 1. Wow, it's really strong here early game. Hopefully you can get through here without dying.
Enemy ahead.
Oh, oh, that's a dying part. Oh, now killing an enemy makes us reemerge, giving us a chance to revive ourselves. I guess I have to clear all these. Oh, I really like how they design the enemies here. You have the normal enemies, you have fanatics. Hey, it's a shotgun. Hyperion too. Alright, let's use that one. Well, it's not as strong, but still, hey. At least it doesn't eat up too much ammo compared to the last shotgun. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I should remember to replenish.
Why even try?
Come here, you filthy heretic! With my last breath, I curse.
Okay, so we get more pistol ammo. Alright, nice. Got 90. Should be enough.
Where's my spot?
Smash it out. Yep. Oh, a bit too much damage there.
Totally crap myself.
Don't let me through!
Oh, we also got things for the midgets. They're psychos, they're melee, mainly melee based. He just run at you. No, the normal mobs in this game are more towards this, what do you call it, more towards the steampunk kind of team, along with their ragtag clothes, punkish hair, mask. Oh.
Hello? Somebody help me!
Right.
I would prefer not to die like this! Yo! Little help? Okay, this is an excellent prank. We've all had a great time, except for me. Please get me down. Please.
Really, how do you decorate it? There's area here. Posters hanging out, there's graffiti here. They're really nice looking. Blends well with how the environment looks. It doesn't look off place at all.
Hey,
More
thanks.
posters,
Come along, I might be dead.
posters.
So,
Everything's made up of
what are you
like
doing here?
scrap
I
metal.
came to see Pandora's
big
legendary
wheel there.
half-naked bandits, clearly. Also, I just joined up with Lilith and the Crimson Raiders.
Here.
You're with the fire.
See here? No, this one's bright in the dark area. Since we're out in the day, this doesn't look as bright. Looks more like normal fire right now.
My clan found that stupid alien junk. I warned them not to mess with that crap. But what do? They tie me up and they take it to the Calypso twins. Not cool, bro. Well, we should probably get out of here before the COV come back. So, where are Lilith and the Raiders hanging these days?
A former COV propaganda center. I beat down every last one of them.
Now we're talking. Come on, let's get out of here. I'll lead the way, even though I'm totally unarmed. Can't let them know you're afraid and totally defenseless, bro. Bandit life!
Right. I guess we can stop here. So yeah. That is all I have to say for this video. I really hope you like it. Put comment below what you think. Maybe I could improve on what I can showcase. Again, I really like how this game is designed here. Okay, turn to the menu. Alright, and yeah, I guess that's about it. Really hope it wasn't much, but still, I really hope I got to give you all this information, make it help you in knowing much more about the game, more towards how the cell shaded nature of it. It's really cool. I do want to say how in this game the performance is it's really hard for like lower end hardware to run compared to the last one, even though it's cell shaded, which people say are easier to run, but here you really need good hardware. I really hope they could optimize it a bit more. Like, not a lot of people could run it at full 60 frames. So yeah, I guess that's all. Right, I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.